And we're live, I think. Yeah, it always takes a second. Hi, internets.
Hello. Hello. Is
What's
anyone
up?
there?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there is anybody there yet. But for those that'll watch this later, welcome to the very what?
What? I just waved. Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry. No, I had an echo from the other thing going live, and it was like I stopped and was like, "What's going on?" Okay. Anyways, sorry. I just like froze.
It's
Um.
okay.
Yeah, for everybody watching, welcome to the first ever session of GBHangOut on air. Marty, off to a good start. I got a couple of folks joining us after a while, but I have two very lovely people with me right now. So we'll start off with Monk. You want to introduce yourself?
My name is Monica Igelski. I am a member of the Phoenix Ghostbusters, and I've been busting for about 6 years. And thank you very much for inviting me to this wonderful inaugural launch.
Yay! It'll be fun. And then we also have another Phoenix Ghostbuster, Charles. Introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Charles Quanyoma. I'm one of the co-founders of the Phoenix Ghostbusters, and I've been busting for about 2 years. So yeah, so thank you for having me on. This is awesome.
Yay! And I'm Megan Yenter. I'm a part of the Dallas-Fort Worth Ghostbusters in Dallas, Texas. I've been technically I've been busting for about a year, but I've been on the proxy to all the fandoms for probably about 4 or 5. You know a lot of Ghostbusters, and you're not sure if you're gonna get into it. Yeah, it was a matter of time. It was a matter of time until I plunged into
The madness.
whatever world this is that we exist in. So, I guess the best way to start this off is we started talking about this, but how did you guys get into being a Ghostbuster?
Ooh. Charles?
Oh, you want me to lead off? All right.
I mean, I can lead off. It's not that big of a deal. I guess. I mean, I can go first. I have no problems with that.
Well, go first. Go first.
All right. Let's see. I got into it. Let me close this. I got into this. I guess just the Ghostbuster world when I was about 10. Ooh.
Hey, hang on, we have somebody else. Deuce!
Yes. Yes.
Hi! How are you?
Hey. A little stressed out, but okay overall.
Yeah, I would imagine as much. Sorry to interrupt you, Mom.
No, it's okay. I wasn't getting into it. How are you guys staying dry out there in Louisiana? I heard that you guys were getting a lot of rain out there.
I am in my region. It finally stopped raining like this morning. There's a lot of flooding in different areas. I talked to Ben. Most he had to do was shoo off an alligator out of his yard.
Yeah.
Baton Rouge area, okay. The one that got hit most was Stu. He and his girl are sticking water.
Yeah.
He had the collection, and that's so it's been kind of stressful not being able to do anything for them.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with Ben quite a bit and talking to him, and I talked to Jack a bit yesterday about everything. We were thinking about all of them and you guys. It's scary. It's crazy because it seems like you guys know how to handle this because of where you live and it's not the first time. But I don't think that anybody expected it to be as much as it has been. So.
Well. One of the things that we got going on is I just got earlier today. Keep in touch with people unless you have like a wire through your iPhone or you're going through Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And now I'm just finding out. I've been staying apart from my apartment, my ex-wife. And I've been staying with my parents since my injury. So
Yeah.
They lost. If you're talking about handling through this, the reason I'm in Baton Rouge is because of Katrina. I dealt with Gustav. I dealt with hurricanes and floods before, so
Yeah.
it's a little different when it's not really affecting me, but it's affecting me.
Yeah.
So good time.
Well, I'm glad you're here to join us for a little bit, and so that we
Introduce
can.
yourself. I don't think anyone knows who you are.
Yeah, I was gonna say everybody got introduced before you got here, but who are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm Deuce with the Louisiana Ghostbusters. Louisiana Ghostbusters has been around for 6 years. I've been doing it for 5. I do like every possible. As far as the fine in theaters, seen the Moon Tune. I grew up with both the real Ghostbusters, Extreme Ghostbusters. I'm not counting Slimer and the real Ghostbusters because that doesn't count to me.
Oh.
I kept up with it for a long time. I got a chance to go out to the premiere in LA where I met a lot of people out there.
Yeah,
And,
I think everybody here
Ghostheads
went.
documentary, that was awesome.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Do you still? I have yet to take this off, really.
I was gonna say I barely take mine off.
I had to take yours, the DFWs, so I could wear this one. So I'm like, it's there. It's in my car actually because I had to take it off on the road so I could sing on.
Anyways,
so you're there. You're there in my
yeah,
heart.
I know. I was gonna say it's like, oh, it's there. I guess.
Again.
Your audio is cutting off on us just a little bit.
Do you have do you have headset, like a headset or something?
I got earbuds in.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably because of the weather. Yeah, I think the weather, the connection's a little spotty, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Monk, you were talking about how you got into this. Let's
Sure.
start back with that.
real quick, I was like, all right. I was 10 when I started watching the cartoons. A kid that I was, neighbors with was like, oh, they got a movie, and I'm like, really? Great. And then he showed me on HBO, and I just remember watching the movie like this, during the library scene. And from that point on, man, I was like the only girl in my neighborhood with a proton pack running around trying to catch ghosts. So
one of the original girl Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, like all the boys were trying to borrow my pack. I was like, no, get your own, So I had the pack, I had the trap. I didn't have the goggles. I didn't even know they made the goggles until, late 20s, early 30s. I'm like, wow, they had it all. Oh, cool. But yeah, that's how I got into it. And then 20 odd years later, I went to the Phoenix Comic Con, and my ex and I were standing there, and I'm just kind of glancing around. And I see a Ghostbuster walk by, and I was like, I'll be right back. And I ran to the table, and I scared the poor gal that was working the table. And I'm like, I don't care what you guys are about. I just want to be part of this somehow, some way. Because at the time, I wanted to do charity work, but I didn't know where to kind of invest my time in. And I wanted to start building things. Not so much cosplay, just I wanted to be creative somehow. So this kind of really answered the question, the need that I had at that time. And yeah, so I've been busting, like I said, for 6 years, and I love it. So.
That's awesome. I think all of us kind of have our own crazy journey, how we get into everything. What about you, Charles?
Well, for me, it started back in when I lived in Texas, of all things, Burleson, Texas.
Ha! I know where that's at.
Yeah, pretty cool little place. So I liked it. But I was they started showing the Extreme Ghostbusters. And that's when I was like, oh wait, I remember catching little bits and pieces of Ghostbusters here and there when I was a kid, but I never saw the whole movie. And so I started watching Extreme Ghostbusters, and I was like, I really love this, I enjoy it. And my parents were like, oh yeah, Ghostbusters, they had a movie about that. And I was like, oh cool, well I need to find it. Well, at the time it was hard to find. Fast forward several years, I'm in Illinois, and I go into this massive like DVD superstore, and they have a whole bunch of like DVDs like of movies I've never heard of, Cannonball Run, Dukes of Hazzard, things like that. I'm just like, like what are all these like shows? And then I see Ghostbusters 1 and 2 on this little spinny rack, and they're like right next to one another. I'm like, I'm buying these. I watched them, and I was just like, I want a proton pack. I want one of those proton packs. And so I was like, okay, it's something I'll do one of these days, maybe try and make it. Fast forward several years, I'm at ASU, and I'm on my computer just waiting for a class to start, and I was like, wait a minute, there's a dude wearing a jumpsuit and has a proton pack. Wait, how is this a thing? This is a thing? And then that leads to I finally, one day sit down. I'm like, I want to start, making a proton pack. I'm going to make a proton pack. I get the shell. I start getting a few bits here and there. And Monica, just so happened, I ordered some parts off of eBay, and she.
This is probably going to come off like really bad. Like I always make a mistake. I don't make a mistake.
No,
I'm really good about it.
Yeah, she's really good. She's really good about it. But the one time she made a mistake, it was a good thing. It was a very good thing.
It turned out to be a good thing. Yes, very good thing.
It was missing a piece of hose. It was like one of the red small hoses, and so it was just like, hey, wait, we're both in Arizona. Let's just meet up at a Starbucks. And
I thought it was going to be like a 20-second exchange thing, and what? It was like 3 hours later.
Yeah, it was 3 hours later. Yes, we sat down. The Starbucks people were like, "Hey, buy something or get out."
Pretty much.
No,
pretty much.
I kid, but yeah. Yeah, and there you go. Then I got to meet, a lot of the cool people who are also Ghostbusters.
I introduced him to my world, and it was just, I'm so sorry, Charles. I brought you into it. I'm so sorry.
I know.
No.
I know. My wallet.
Person, I was gonna ask, Deuce, how did you get into everything? And I clicked the wrong button, so I think you're muted. So you're gonna have to unmute. I'm sorry. Trial run. There should be a place to click unmute so that we can hear you when you talk. And I feel so bad now.
Uh-oh.
I know. He's gonna. All right, there we go. Yay, you're unmuted. I'm sorry.
Hello.
No. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I thought I did something wrong. Apparently, I'm used to being punished for one reason or another, but I didn't know. I was just sitting here quietly.
No. So how did you get into being a Ghostbuster?
For about 6 years, and I knew Jack from the comic book. Like, I knew his fascination with Ghostbusters, and every night and what have you. I go to a convention in Florida, Mega Con. There's too many. There, I was working the show there. They had an after party that was put on by the Tampa Bay Ghostbusters, I want to say. And I'm sitting in the audience, and they're giving out all this trivia. And I mean really basic trivia questions. So I'm there by myself because, I'm working and no one else I knew was out there. In the bar, drinking alone. And while people are blowing the questions on the stage, I'm standing in the back of the bar. It's like, so what was this meal that I sit in the back? I'm like, no, it was Chinese. It was less than pay cash. Sip. And as I'm going through, I'm like, wow, I really know this. So when they had the first Wizard World in New Orleans, Jack came out there and he was in gear. He had jumpsuit, he had his proton pack. Whenever he got his meter at first, he let me play with it, and I couldn't when he hit me with on taking this off. So when Jack first met the Louisiana Ghostbusters at that Wizard World, fast forward, they did a re-showing at the Manship Theater in Baton Rouge. I went out there and part of what we do is put uniform. Then a couple of months later, I wound up joining with Jack, and I haven't stopped since. So I've
It's all
been,
Jack's
and when I
fault.
mean nonstop, I mean I probably have. It might be Jack's fault, but at the same time, he was a good representative of the group. And you know, fast forward to now, I'm bringing people who's out, you know, meeting them and doing what have you, for the good of everything. So
That's awesome.
I think I'm a pretty good ambassador of our group, outside of Ben, who, when he isn't talking, I am. So.
And Ben talks a lot. Love you.
Talk a lot, and we can't help it, but you know, I get an edge and go forward, and I'm getting messages from people trying to check up on me out here. Okay, it's been ridiculous with
Yeah.
this weather.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
I'm
I've been
tired of
keeping
it.
I've been keeping tabs on all of you guys as I could. So, I guess.
Your turn.
Yeah, my turn. How did I get into being a Ghostbuster? Let's see. I actually had a Zool costume that I started with that I don't wear very much anymore, but I made a Zool costume to go and hang out with the Houston area Ghostbusters when I was going down there to conventions with my buddies, with Tuba and Clint and Jason, and actually Denise, when Denise and Jason just started dating. And I decided that I wanted to start doing it locally, and I found the group up here. And yeah, we did steal Denise from you guys. Well, they did. I'm sorry. They're good friends of mine. But yeah, I found the group up here, got to know some people, ended up, of course, getting to know somebody and dating somebody in the local franchise, and I just kind of jumped in like head first. I've only been a part of the DFW Ghostbusters for not even a year at this point. So speaking of the devil, one of my other franchise people just showed up once her thing comes online, and you can actually see her.
Jess.
Jessie.
Okay.
Jessie! So for all of the interwebs, Jessie, introduce yourselves. Who are you?
Hello, I'm Jessie.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Dallas? I guess I should have worn my shirt. That would have been smart.
It's okay. I'll totally hold it against you later.
Oh my gosh,
no.
my room is so yellow.
It's okay. We're just talking about how you got into being a Ghostbuster. So I'm putting you on the spot. How did you get into the Dallas-Fort Worth, or technically Dallas Ghostbusters?
So I made a proton pack out of pressurized wood and went to Dragon Con and found out, oh, there's groups of Ghostbusters in Dallas. I guess I'll join this thing. And that was in 2009 at the first PKE search.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You've been around a long time.
Wow.
I'm about to
have.
say, yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I was gonna say.
Hey, old enough.
Yeah, barely when you joined everybody, but you
Yeah,
also
true.
you know all of like I don't want to like get flamed for this for saying it later. All of the old school Ghostbusters from the community, like the original, you know.
You know the heavies?
Yeah, I know the heavies.
That stupid term.
Whatever that means. So next topic. How do you guys like? I don't want to go there. We're not going to go there this week. I was like, we'll wait another week to broach one of those subjects.
What? Okay.
Have you guys seen a lot of like a huge surge of new people wanting to join your franchises?
Well,
Oh God. God, yes.
Well, the Phoenix Ghostbusters, we are fairly young. We actually got established in February of this year, but we do have a few new ones. We had a few new ones start up prior to the release, and we have a couple more that are getting. They got the wife's approval. They're just waiting to get the funds to start getting gear together. And we keep telling them, you don't have to have it. Just come and help us, and just kind of get your hands wet, kind of thing. But I'm sure once it gets a little closer to October, it's gonna get a little busier, and that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So.
that's probably what's going to happen. But yeah, because we've had like for Phoenix Comic Con, we had several people like come up to us and they're like, oh, we'd love to join the group, but I'm like, don't have any gear, and we're like, don't worry about it, just throw on a GB shirt and come join us, come check out the group, come hang out at our event and stuff like that.
We even had a few people that were like, oh, that's the thing, we wouldn't mind doing that, but we don't want to do the traditional classic stuff. We want to have reboot. Or there was a guy that wanted to build his own steampunk thing, and we were just drooling. We're like, do it, come join her. We don't care. Just any way to celebrate Ghostbusters, bring it. So yeah.
I was gonna say we've had a lot of messages and a lot of people that have talked about joining. I was like, yeah, it's one of those getting everybody to, we want people to actually be working on something, and we like to actually really get to know people before they come into the cult, if I can call it that. which
is why, like, for us, that's
the Kool-Aid.
Right. We also, that's why we encourage people to come and hang out with us to see if there's any character conflicts, if there's any red blaring, like, warning signs coming off of a person, because they could be really cool and charming online, but when you meet them and they just give off a vibe or something odd, we like to kind of flesh that out if there's going to be any conflicts. So yeah, there's a vetting process, if you will, but yeah. But we still encourage.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of things that franchises in general are having to kind of focus on is how do we vet our members? How do we get to know people? So.
For our end, after both the movie, we received at least 10 different emails, and out of those 10 emails, the last little convention, we went for one day just to try to meet some of these people, and I got to meet them, and, well, I don't have the gear. Okay, well, and even when they get the emails, there's like, it's like joked about, like, Ben has his 3 questions, He doesn't say, have you killed anyone? Why? He has, are you 18? Do you have a criminal record? And what is it that you like to do? What is it about us that you want to join for? And after that, if they pass that phase, then long spiel, like long.
Yeah.
Just in an email based on what we do and how we go about doing things. And then we tell them, okay, then follow us on the Facebook page, updated, so people know what events to go to and come see us at these events. And if they do and they show no problems, they're in.
Yeah.
So far, out of all the recruits that we had over a period of time, haven't had any issues. My main one, that Damon, who I did a birthday party for his son about 40 years ago, and he kept in contact with me via text messaging because I had to keep in touch with him like that. At his birthday party, he's like, hey, I want to do this. And then I started getting random texts. It's like, hey, Deuce, I got some boots. Hey, Deuce, I got a flight suit. Hey, Deuce, I got to take some picture of him. And then Alabama Phoenix Festival came in fully geared up. Head to toe, boots, jacket, has his proton pack. He's been a valued member ever since, and he's one of the good ones. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
we keep running into some situations with us. I know it's like people. The biggest kicker is people are like, "Well, you gonna help me build a proton pack?" And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like I can show you where to get started on it.
Exactly.
But I'm not providing you any and that it's making me seem like a bitch, but I'm not providing you anything. I don't even. You want to see my proton pack right now? I'll show you my proton pack right now. This is where mine is right now.
I have 2 of those out in my garage right now.
This is where mine is at. Eventually, I will. Guys, I know people. I'm gonna get some haterade out of this, but like.
No, actually, no. There's some people who can put those things together that turn out really damn well.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, no, it's more along the lines of for somebody that's like. So busy doing everything with all the stuff. They're always like, well, you should have a proton pack. Someday.
Yeah.
So
It takes a lot of time and effort to put together a proton pack.
Especially depending on the.
5 years, I barely have a pack.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say it usually takes a couple years. I mean, hell, Derek's just in the process of getting his rebuilt after the house fire. So there's all that. I was gonna say, Jesse, I was gonna say you have your old school one, right? That was all out of wood.
Yeah, I haven't worn that in forever because I have my shoulder
How
injury.
heavy.
So for the longest time, that thing is like 50 pounds, maybe
Yeah.
60.
There was a guy that was that we were associated with there for a bit. His first pack, solid wood. He didn't take a router. He didn't hollow it out. No, it was a great little test for a rookie. It was like, hey, can you pick that up and hand that to me? Ugh! Awesome.
Yep. That was my proton pack as well.
Yeah, and then of course I love seeing pictures of you from Dragon Con where
Oh my God,
you're hungover and you're like, I've got this.
Well, I was also on a massive amount of painkillers that time, so I'm hungover, I'm on 1 million painkillers, and I'm wearing a proton pack that's too heavy.
Do you remember that trip at all?
Yeah, I remember waking up in my flight suit one morning and having Twinkies, Crunch Bars, and then a pack of playing cards and a soda in my various pockets.
Yes, jumpsuits, all the pockets.
It was my own hotel room.
That's just a good sign that you're a good Ghostbuster.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Dragon Con.
There's an infamous story of if Tuba shows up. He ended up in a field one time. We don't know how he got there. We don't know nothing. He ended up in a field. He got home safely. I love you, Tuba. But yeah, it's adventure.
Made a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So we were talking about this before everybody came online, but since Monica and Charles, and I know Jesse has something going on, and not to leave you out, props. What are you guys working on right now? Because I know people have a lot of stuff going on. The noises.
I'm trying to make. We have a convention coming up, and I'm. Here's the thing. My group is an amazing bunch of people, and the thing is, 99% of everything we have is classic GB right now. Yeah. And I'm trying to build some things that are from the reboot. Because the movie just was released. Anybody who might have not seen the classic but saw the reboot, I kind of want to draw people to our table, and we're going to have hopefully a charity at our table so we can, start getting funds and all that. So it's anything to kind of draw attention sort of thing. So I've been working on making a bear trap. Not a huge one, but a minier version. And I would like to have a regular trap. So we'll see. I don't know. I have working on some PKE meters.
Yeah, look at her being like, bam, look at my...
Boom.
Boom. Booyah, emphasis on the boo.
Boom.
Yeah, I'll show myself out. Sorry. That's what I'm working on. What are you doing, Charles?
Stuff working on right now.
Yeah.
Well, I just today I actually picked up a it's like a little portable like heater, but the body is like perfect for a ghost chipper. So I was like,
I can't wait to see it.
oh yeah, so we're at Goodwill, my fiance and I, and we're just going along through housewares. All of a sudden, she comes running around the corner. She's like, "Babe, what? Ghost chipper?" And I was just like, "I love you." And it's just like the perfect little thing. It's got like all these little coils and a fan in there and everything. And so I'm like, with some modifications and everything, this thing could look like a ghost chipper. It's got little knobs and everything. I'm just like, this, yeah. It won't be 100% screen accurate, but it'll look cool. So that's what I'm going to start working on is that. Because
Cool.
ever since I saw the ghost chipper, I was like, I want that, and I also want the new PKE meter.
Talk to me later. All the
Yeah.
things. I want all the
Yes,
things.
all the things, all the things.
If I had time, I would try to make Holtzman's silver bag and stuff like that too. So
Oh yeah.
just kind of
Yeah.
hang it up in the corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was a guy that had something on Etsy that looks so similar to that, and it's made out of the fire retardant suits that the firefighters use, like the really heavy duty silver ones, and like I've talked to Jesse about this. I was like, this is like I know what it's made out of, and the hooks are like the firefighter type of clasps, but nobody like there's one so close and he doesn't make them anymore. So like that's my one thing that I would kill to have right now is that bag.
I didn't even think about the fireman suit stuff because everyone's been buying like silver pleather, and people are like getting like yoga bags and converting them because they're silver and all that. And it's like, but that's too small. That's too big. That's not right. The fireman suit stuff. I think that's the material that they use. I would say
Probably.
that's pretty close. Damn it! There goes more money that I can't afford or something like that.
Flip table.
Damn it!
What
What about you?
Jesse. I was gonna say. Oh wait, no, I was gonna say. I know Jesse's working on stuff.
Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
So I'm working on a reboot proton pack with the dropout pistol mechanism. So I've been programming Arduinos and electromagnets all day.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I guess I'm gonna be friending somebody on Facebook here pretty soon.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Have you talked to David? Was it Silva?
Oh yeah, because he has the shootout one, right, with the bike. Yeah, I watched his video. I haven't talked to him, but I read his thread on Reboot.
Right. I've talked to him on and off for a while now, and I got to meet him at the premiere briefly. It was very brief, and it was just like he didn't have his pack there that I saw, and I was like, damn it! I really wanted to see the in person it being released and him being able to pull out and do that. I did like the video when it pops open and you see a Twinkie. I was like, that's beautiful,
Perfect.
man. That's beautiful. Well, yeah. Please show video and
Definitely. Yeah,
photos and
it's
stuff like that.
almost to the point where I'm starting to attach all my stuff to my motherboard, it's a Joe Luna motherboard, so I'm really excited.
Okay.
Beautiful.
See, I have a sponge face, so I'm very curious how big your lip is. Sorry, we just kind of went kind of crazy on there, but yeah.
Smells like a nerd.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What? Nerds?
No, no, it's my people.
How about you, Deuce? Are you building anything? Hello?
Internet lag. Oh no, did he freeze? Are you still there?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
No, he likes to smile like
Yeah.
that, make us feel creepy.
No, I did.
I'm
Oh, there
so-
we
There!
go.
Oh! Are you there?
If I
Yep,
bounce
for
you
a
for a
bit.
second,
No,
if
I'm
I
here.
bounce. Oh, you are? Okay.
Okay,
So
there
I was
we
going
go.
to say, if it froze up on you and I bounced you, I promise you could still get back in.
I should still be here.
Okay, yeah, you're
as far
still.
as I know.
Curious.
Okay. I have the boson cannon that I usually carry with me.
Nice.
I got it upgraded by the Finchers, and I'm gonna be premiering that at Dragon Con. And I got about all the way to the lights and the switches and the thrower. It off to my buddy Brandon, who has the Ecto Nola. Who I've been traveling around with him. We have been group. October we have like every Saturday in October and event on.
Yeah.
So my pack will be ready by then. I mean, I'm talking about I have Megan Stride first Saturday, then the next Saturday is Louisiana Comic Con in Lafayette. Then after that, they have 2 weekends of Boo at the Zoo, and it's a good thing that I'm currently out of work, but I had settlement money to survive on, so I'll find work after all. I have Dragon Con coming up. There was an event. There was an event in next week. Everything's been going down. I don't know how that's going to turn. Yeah, my plate's been full.
I was gonna say this time of year gets super crazy for everybody.
Yes.
I was gonna say I think once we get closer to Halloween, it's just I know if it's for us, we get multiple events per weekend, and it's like, okay, none of us like to do just a few of us in an event, so we're like, okay, we're gonna pick which ones are we gonna pick.
Oh, hey there, everybody.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Oh my.
Oh, hey there, everybody. Better late than never with
Hey,
Bob Anderson.
Bob.
Alright, it's over, we're done, everybody go home.
Everybody's
Game
done.
over, man. Game over.
Game over. Show's over, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Bob After Dark.
No, shut up, it's not Bob After Dark. Shut up.
Oh. All right, everybody. Welcome to another entertaining episode of Bob After Dark. I am your host with the most, Bob. Hello, everybody.
I'm gonna fight. You're fired. I'm kicking you out.
You can't fire me. Who do we got? Who do we got in the channel right now, everybody? Who do we got?
People.
All right. Well, I know I just joined in and we're live for everybody in the YouTubes, but I know I'm late, so I'm just gonna sign in. Hey, everybody that's that's watching now. I'm Bob with the Windy City Ghostbusters. I run my own show called Bob After Dark, and I was gratefully invited to be a part of this team today. So, hello.
Hi,
Hi,
Bob.
Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hello.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, hey there. Who do we have now in the chat with me right now? I can't even see. I
Monica
see the
with the
Louisiana
Phoenix
Ghostbusters are present. Okay.
Charles, Phoenix Ghostbusters.
That's right.
Well, it's a pleasure to be a part of this team. Aren't you guys all a bunch of lovely group of... This is great. I'm with... So what did I walk into? What did I interrupt?
We were talking about how busy Halloween is before you made your dramatically late entrance, you prima donna.
Oh, hey there. Let me tell you something about Halloween. Oh, this is so great.
This is when I start to abuse my power, and I'm magically just gonna mute Bob, like, on randoms to hear him keep
I'll come back. I'll keep coming back. You can't. So I'll go.
You can't stop the signal.
No, you can't stop the Bob. I'll come back. I'll come back. I'm like the sand people up in this bitch. I'll come back in greater numbers.
Oh no.
Let me know. Is swearing not allowed on the channel? I'll keep my keep my swearing down.
Yeah, is that
We're
important?
swearing. We're swearing. We have already.
All right. So I am kind of like the sand person up in this bitch. I'll come back in greater numbers. Ain't no one gonna get rid of me.
Huh,
I'm kind of like John Cena. You can't see me. Also, loyalty and respect.
I'm the mute
You're not
button.
gonna mute me. You love me too much. Come on, man. You can't. I'm sorry I'm late. I was busy and stuff. I wasn't even supposed to be here today. I was on the show, but I was
Whatever,
lucky enough
Dante.
Oh my God, I'm not even supposed to be here today. So would that make one of you guys need to be my Randall then? So which one of you is going to be my Randall?
Randall.
I got it.
Yeah, excellent, very good.
Sorry.
You've been there.
It's been a long
All
day.
right.
Leave me alone.
Excellent. So I'm really, really glad that I interrupted everything and I completely derailed
Messed
this.
up the flow. We were on a good roll, and then you just came in like the Kool-Aid man.
Oh, hey there. I am kind of like the Ghostbusters of the Kool-Aid man. I'm the
You're the high
Ghostbuster equivalent of the Kool-Aid man.
You're the high C Kool-Aid man.
You ain't wrong, let me tell you. I just came
yeah.
in here and
Oh,
I just derailed everything. I was like, I'm coming in, kicking down the door. What up? It's Bob.
Boom. Anybody see
Anyway.
any ghosts?
Anyways.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, yes, Bob Anderson. He's running late. Maybe he won't make it for the show. And then, boom. What up, everybody?
No.
Oh, hey, it's okay. I know what you guys are all thinking.
You were invited? I didn't know.
Oh, by invited, it means that I hired someone to find the link to join the chat and,
No.
decided to hack it. Oh, that's what I did.
Whatever.
did you have the cool montage from like hackers from like
Oh, God.
1992
Yes.
or whatever it was?
Oh,
You're just
yeah.
like in
and
a
it's-
phone booth circling around in a circle, just hacking away.
Exactly, and then someone's like, I found the link, and I'm like, oh, these people are in for it now. Bob After Dark invades, kicking down the door.
I'm more disappointed
Yippee.
that there wasn't a
It was
freaking
more
cape
like-
or a mask involved.
What's that?
I was
Poor Deuce, his connection. Deuce,
Oh.
your connection's good, and then sometimes it gets wobbly on us. So we're like, let's translate the.
Bob's fault.
I-
He comes in
It's my fault.
here,
I came in, I'm eating all your bandwidth. You ain't stopping me. I'll show you. Don't invite Bob to the show. I'll just come in and eat all your bandwidth.
Aw.
I secretly.
no.
Nom. I hired people to hack into your Wi-Fi just to
I'm
eat
having
all your
enough
bandwidth.
trouble down here as it is.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Are you staying dry down there? I've heard all the craziness that's going on. You staying dry?
Okay, for a recap from earlier, yes, I am. Only one or two people that I know that are actually having
Oh man.
severities with water issues. Some have some. Our franchise manager Jack got washed out of his house. He
I read about it
lost his
earlier. I'm
I
gonna
heard
be
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
plugging the link to the GoFundMe on my show tomorrow when I do it.
I was
For you
wondering,
guys.
too,
Awesome. I appreciate that. Yes.
No problem, man.
Do
It's
we
anything
know?
for a fellow Ghostbuster.
Do we know enough of the people that make some of the parts? Because I was talking to him, and it sounds like he doesn't know the status of his proton packs right now. Like, if he doesn't have anything, I'm willing to throw in some money to get his pack up.
I
so-
have. Oh, hey, we got someone new joining.
Greetings. Hey.
What's up?
Oh man, and
Got some more
other people are
in,
booting
and
down
I'm
the
gonna
door.
get even more.
Oh man, these are just the
Bob
shills
just
I
got-
hired.
Wow.
Am I still on the show right now? Can you guys still hear me?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we can hear you.
Good to hear you.
Oh, I ain't going nowhere, motherfuckers. I told you that.
Oh my god.
I feel bad for like the 3 people watching right now. They're like, man, who the fuck's this Bob guy? What an asshole.
I want to say hi to Mark Fritz. He's a member of our group. He just like I am me.
I don't know why.
Well, hey there, Mark Fritz. Thanks for watching.
I was gonna say,
Well,
So there's at least one person out there watching this live right now.
no, we
Yeah,
have
who's
we have 5 people watching according to what I see.
Awesome.
Yay! And so you guys introduce yourselves, by the way. Adrian, as you guys, what franchise are you from?
Adrian and Dennis from the Iowa Black Squadron 13 Ghostbusters in Iowa, obviously.
Hey, welcome.
Oh, hey, can I introduce myself again, please? That would make me feel
Bob,
really special. Oh,
Bob,
hey there,
shut up.
everybody. I'm Bob Anderson
Shut
with
up.
the Windy
You know,
City
you do have the
Ghostbusters.
power to mute him, right?
You wouldn't mute me, though. You don't mute.
Get a crunch bar for that. Crunch bar for that.
You deserve this. Yeah.
Hang on. Can I now?
Muted?
I can unmute you, but I have the power to remute you. Just so you know.
Yeah, we actually
Man.
run the Ghostbusters patch swap on Facebook.
Yeah, I see Dennis's name all over because you guys run one or two of the groups, so it's really cool.
At the
Always-
Am I unmuted now? Can I speak
Yes,
again?
you're unmuted. We can hear you.
Oh, hey there, everybody.
Jesse's like, I'm never coming to another one of your hangouts again.
No.
Oh man,
I'm always
I brought the party, man. What up?
So.
Took us a while to figure out how to connect.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
haven't used Google Hangout
I had the
before,
same issue.
yeah, I was gonna say if you haven't used it before, your system will kind of freak out at first. So,
I have one of them. I have a very smart phone that's like powered by Google, so it's just my phone's like, hey, what up? You're about to connect to this. I'm like, all right, I'm in.
but yours, I'm amazed at how good the resolution is on yours for being on your phone, Bob. Because like a lot of them, they aren't that good.
I bought a phone just so I could have a very nice. I bought a phone with a very nice camera only because I take lots and lots of photos. So I have a built-in DSLR on my phone camera. So it's a rather nice one.
Not
And
a
it
big
helps
deal
'cause
or
I-
anything.
Not a big deal or anything, you know how that goes. But I'm one of those people. I think the term is a selfie whore. So I take lots and lots of selfies in me in ghostbusting gear, and you know, I just have to look pretty at the same time.
Jeez.
And unfortunately, I was born with the non-pretty looks, so I'm like, I just gotta buy me a very fancy camera to, you know, compensate. So there you go. Then I put the pretty filter on, which is what I'm on right now. You see, you may think of me as like a 10, but in reality, I'm like a 2. See, the
Anyways,
I don't
fans
know.
at home
I
are-
laughed really loud, but
I joke, of course.
anyways,
Remember, everybody, tune in to Bob After Dark every week.
I'm gonna do so fast. It's not even
Hey,
funny.
man, you guys didn't say I couldn't self-promote my show on here.
Yeah, you're like in Wayne's World, though. We're not promotional.
I'm not promotional as I'm sitting here wearing a Bob After Dark. Let me just start showing my Bob After Dark buttons off. They're not made yet.
Also, a special.
We will too.
There was a shout out to Mark Fritz, but we've also got Jennifer Fritz and
Oh,
Darth.
hey!
Yeah, Darth
Oh, hey there,
Wheelgar,
Fritzes.
I think. Steven. Oh, hi, Steven. I'm glad you actually got to check in and, like, listen. That's awesome.
Megan, are you the, can you see if people are commenting and stuff?
There is a
Like-
chat room, yeah, that you can see if you look at the actual YouTube video link that's up, but if you do that, make sure you mute it, because I, at the very beginning of the video, wigged out for half a second because I was getting it, like, double in my ears, and I couldn't handle it, so,
hey, Megan, is
thanks.
there any way you can lock a main screen, like lock it on you or something like that? Because anytime someone makes a comment, their face just pops up, so it looks kind of sporadic. Is there
What-
any way
oh.
you can...
If somebody makes a noise, it flips.
well,
Yeah.
that's,
Oh,
it's,
man, I feel bad for whoever's looking at me most of
So-
this show, then.
well, everybody can calm down for half a second.
Well, it's because you've been talking.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
hey there, that's Bob
technically,
again.
that's what it's supposed to do, is that it's supposed to flip back and forth where it hears voices. So that's why it's doing it. It's a little sporadic when there's a lot of us, but
Wow.
it's just
Oh, hey there.
it's just
I-
awkwardly me now.
Did you
Sorry,
lock
I'll
it down?
stop.
Huh?
Did you lock down the screen? Because I think you're good now.
Yeah, no, I did. I clicked on me, so now it's
Cool.
just gonna sit on me. I'm just gonna. Okay, who's next? Jesse, you're next.
What?
Oh, hey there.
Hi,
Why?
Jesse. You're on the main screen.
Not you,
I'm paying
Bob.
attention
Not
right
me.
now.
It's like, shut up, Bob. Go away. Bob, you go back to your corner where you belong.
Aw.
All right. I'm going my corner. Don't you worry
Did they
about it.
put Bob in the corner? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm in
Nobody
the
puts
corner.
Bob
You
in
guys
the
put me.
corner.
Bob was putting time out, man.
I've got the
Where's
mute button
everybody
ready.
from?
Oh, okay, I guess we'll go back down the list again.
Yes.
I am from the Dallas-Fort Worth Ghostbusters, so Dallas, Texas.
All you.
And then Jesse.
Yeah, I'm also from Dallas. Hello, I'm Jesse. I'm from Dallas. I live in Dallas. DFW.
Also
Dallas.
Dallas. Alright, Bob.
Oh, hey there. I'm Bob, also from the Dallas. No, I'm not from Dallas.
Oh,
I am
hey!
Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there. I'm Bob with the Windy City Ghostbusters. Yeah, the Chicago guy. Also from.
I know a
also
Chicago
from,
guy. I know
Also,
a couple
Bob
Chicago
After
guys.
Dark. Bob After Dark.
I'm gonna mute you. And Dennis.
Don't
And
Oh, let's not sing, please. Do that now.
and you guys are. Hang on. You guys already said it, but you're gonna say it again. You guys are located in Iowa.
Iowa.
Iowa. Sorry.
That's all right.
Southeast Iowa, to be precise.
Ah. There's. What I was gonna say. What are you guys close to?
We are in Ottumwa, which is basically home of Radar O'Reilly, if you ever watch MASH. It is literally the southeast corner
And that reference
area
was
of
lost on me.
You have never like come home after school and watched like hours of MASH?
My
No.
dog's name is
No,
Radar.
actually, it was the Bozo show from Chicago.
Hey, the Chicago connection. What up, everybody?
I was not working there.
Oh man. Oh, hey there.
And then we've got Monk.
Monica
Sorry,
with the Phoenix. It's okay. It comes up as Monk. It's okay. Monica with the Phoenix Ghostbusters.
And then
Oh, hey there. I love you
Charles.
guys.
Yeah,
You do?
Charles with the Phoenix Ghostbusters.
Yes, I've had conversation.
Woohoo.
You've had conversations with us?
Yes, I've had conversations with one of your members. I'll
Who?
shut up.
That's
No. Just so we can like go. Oh, hey there.
Yeah. Oh,
I
hey
would
there,
have
it's Bob!
We talked to Bob today.
I will get in touch. I would have to go
Conversations.
back and look, but it was a gentleman. I can't remember his name. But as soon as
My money
I'll go
is
through my
either-
messages.
It's either Mark Fritz or probably Tim.
Tim. I talked to Tim.
Mr.
Okay.
Bourbon. Yes. He's not really all that shy.
He's a sweet guy. We had a
No,
long conversation.
Nope. How he got into Ghostbusters is basically I literally ran into him. Like, literally. He came around the corner, I came around the corner, went poof! Oh, I'm so sorry! He's like, it's okay. Oh, you have a proton pack. Can I talk to you? Sure.
okay.
Hey man, that story's
And
a
the
lot
rest
better than
is-
mine.
And the rest is history.
That's a much better story than me getting into ghostbusting. I like that story a lot better.
And then of
We
course
got into two Ghostbusters at Dragon Con. That's where we got into it.
Yeah,
That was back in
2010.
10, yeah.
Wow.
How long has everybody been in the hobby?
Years to get the proton packs together.
I've been in since
Get
2008.
working on it. I helped a little.
Yeah.
I've been doing it for about 6 years now.
2008.
I feel like a baby now. How long has everybody been in it? Other than
We've only been
2008?
Ghostbusters for about
2011. 6
Yeah,
years.
we've only actually been doing full time the Ghostbusters for about 3 years.
Well, we've been.
All right, so I am the baby.
No.
I've been in it too.
Well,
Did other things.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Charles might be.
Technically,
2014. So
As I
yeah,
say-
only about a
Yeah,
couple.
Charles, you're right there with me. I started in 2014.
Well, then you got Megan.
yeah, I was gonna say technically, I've only been a part of a franchise for less than a year now. I've been on the proxy of all the Ghostbustering and had my Zool costume in 2012, but I was just
Ooh.
hanging out with people in. I know, I don't bring it out very often because it's.
Hey, I don't bring out my Zool costume either, but you don't want to see that.
I have a Zool costume, Megan.
Zool isn't terror dog?
You got a carrot
Oh.
dog?
Oh.
But I've only technically been a part of it for maybe a year, so you can blame the boyfriend on that one.
How
We're
dare
actually going to
he?
do a Ghostbuster Halloween this year.
Yeah.
New house.
cool.
We're going to go all out.
That's awesome.
Wow.
We got a Ghostbuster room. We should have been in there.
Yeah, Egon's lab. We put up a couple videos about it already.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
Can you share those links somehow on here? I would love to see the videos.
Oh my
Um,
God! Tell me I could share videos on here.
Well, if you guys, to the right-hand side of the screen, if you're on a computer, you can click that top button and it'll give you a chance for us to do group chat, and we only see it. So,
Ah, there it is.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, so we can
Share
go
all the links.
all the links to all the
All the
Let me
links.
find them.
All the links. Oh shit! Let me just.
I'm always making
Bob, no
Oh.
porn. No porn.
No porn.
No.
Oh, so me in my Zool dress. That's not. You don't want to see
Send all
those,
the
dude.
links. Send all the
Oh.
links.
I'll send. Hey, you're not saying. You guys are all saying yes.
Like
I'm
I really
just-
don't have a cover my ears. My eyes.
Yeah.
It's so loud. It's so loud.
Seeing
my
Bob in
God.
a dress. Ah.
Oh.
You know, just for that, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna be a Zool now. That's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm already fantasizing about the leotard and the beard. Oh, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, hey, let me tell you. Most eligible bachelor in the ghostbusting community right here, let me tell you. It's like, what do you do on your free days? I dress up in a dress that
There
a
you go.
woman wore in a movie once.
And then you look at them dead in the eye and go, but it's for charity.
But it's for charity.
So,
Oh my God.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
getting
I think I'm a little
kids
too
love us.
chubby to be Gozer, unless I would be Gozer too, I think. I think I'm a little too chubby for that.
Do it anyways.
Oh, shit.
There's the link.
Alright, hang on. Alright, so back to wrangle the cats in for a second. Okay. We'll go towards a topic before we have to wrap it up in the next 20-ish minutes, okay? So, this is a good topic that was brought to my attention here recently. What is some of the craziest things that have ever happened to you while wearing your flight suit?
I'm going to pass on my answer for that one.
So
come
many
on.
things. So many
Oh my
things.
gosh.
Okay, so when you mean craziest thing, so you
Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Like,
Come
We are
on.
totally.
it
Oh,
bounced
too many
off.
feet.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, I'm totally
Bob After
sending.
Dark. I don't know.
All I heard was Bob After Dark. What up? That was the best porn ever.
Dang it, Bob. Dang it.
And I didn't even say it. I didn't even say it, so Megan can't mute me.
No, I don't know. Does your audio cut out for everything that you tried to just ask us? So we were like,
Except Bob After Dark. Good plug, man. Good plug. Your check's in the mail. Your shield check is in the mail.
Can you hear me now? Am I hearing
Yes, we can hear
Is
you.
everybody hearing me?
Yes. And he's
Yes. Okay, let's try this again. So, oh, you gotta be shitting me. Son
Oh,
of
hey, we heard you clear right there.
we heard that. We heard that clearly.
He hit the power button.
It's okay, man. You can plug Bob After
You know,
Dark again.
Louisiana Ghostbusters. Just 1 second, I'm plugging my series now, right? It's my time, okay? I'm talking about the Louisiana Ghostbusters. episode 1 and episode 0 of our fan series, which too, and every time I did a take in that first episode, it went like this. Hey, I got to say my line. Ben comes out and says, no, try it again. As I'm walking back, all goddamn son of a bitch, and
That was the greatest, choppiest story I've ever heard in my life.
I feel like I'm just gonna fill in my own blanks on the story.
Yes, I'm gonna fill in my blanks, dude. That was the. I will
It's
tell
like
you
Mad
what,
Libs
though.
of Ghostbusters. Mad Libs
That
of
was the-
Ghostbusters.
That was the greatest story. Like I didn't need
He's gonna
the
play
rest
this
of that
back.
story.
Yeah,
But
he's gonna play this back and go, oh yeah, that was
Oh, yeah.
horrible.
But you know what? That was probably the best story I've ever
I'm not
heard. I
playing
heard
this
my
back
show
if my
getting plugged.
audio is that bad.
Oh, but you're missing a good. You're
We
missing a good
love you,
string
man.
of swears, man. That was great.
I know, we heard all the cuss words, and that was what was important.
Yeah.
that was the important
in Bob's
part.
show.
And
That's
Bob
all
After
we
Dark.
heard.
Bob After Dark and the swear words. We got it. That's it.
That sounds about
we got
right.
what you meant, man.
Alright, what else? Who has a crazy story about being a
I have a couple.
I
of
have
them.
many. I just won't tell you.
I had let's see. I've had people come up to us saying,
Apparently, you can't hear me half of the time.
we heard that.
God, I'm
That's how I
crying.
gotta start formulating my words. I gotta say son of a bitch after every goddamn sentence.
There you hear all that?
Oh my God, I'm crying. I'm crying. That was so good.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Here's the son of a bitch's story. Alright, so the goddamn burger in my mouth, right? And I'm
Oh my God.
going to some
It's cutting out.
He can only do. I think he can only do catchphrases.
I love the Louisiana Ghostbusters, man. This is so good.
Like estrogen. He's gonna have to rhyme.
Still going.
Oh my gosh.
He's still trying. I'm crying. I'm really crying.
We love you so much. We love I'm
I'm
sorry.
crying. I'm so crying right now. There's literally
God.
tears falling down my face.
Always
Because
good to
this-
hang out with friends on the weekend.
Oh my God. I want his story to be like published somewhere, like
you have-
inspirational poster, Louisiana Ghostbusters. Shit fucking son of a bitch. Bob After Dark.
Oh my
He
god.
tried so hard plugging his own show to.
Son of
There-
a bitch.
We got that.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. This is the great.
Of the day is.
Alright.
I love it. This is
Who
so
else
good.
has a story? Monk, you were starting.
Monica, yeah.
No.
I was, you know, honestly, I don't feel comfortable following up that.
Yeah, your story isn't topping that.
No,
one, let
I
me
mean,
tell
I was
you.
just gonna talk about, people thinking that we were actually people who like trapped ghosts and stuff like that.
Oh,
They were
that
like,
happens all the time. That happens all
well,
the
no,
time.
like hardcore. This woman had like dark circles under her eyes, or like, please, can you help me? And it's like, no, lady, we literally these are blinky lights in a box. You know, we really can't help you. And just the sheer like, oh, I was hoping that this could, help me with my issues. I was like, whoa, that's kind of intense. But then we
You
had.
send her my way. You'd be like, contact the Windy City Ghostbusters. I deal with the crazies.
Okay, note to self. Note to self. You put them on your show.
Note to self, next time you get a crazy. Yeah, the next time there's a crazy, you'd be like, you go talk to the Windy City Ghostbusters. I'll
Go talk to
handle
Bob.
all of those.
Just,
Oh hi.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there. What's wrong
Hey
with you?
there.
You possessed?
No, I've had that. I've had people ask if we, if it's like a rocket. Somebody actually thought our packs were like dialysis machines because they saw all the red
Ooh.
lights and stuff like that.
That's a new one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they saw all the lights and the caution
Rocket
stuff.
here, I mean,
Yeah. Someone thought we've had mall security like stop us and like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
you gotta leave.
I've
Yeah.
gotten.
yeah.
I've nearly gotten arrested once.
As a really?
Really?
Yeah, I'm not interrupting your story though. Please
No, no,
continue.
no. Oh, please. That was it. That was. I mean,
Oh.
there's more. I'm sure 3 o'clock in the morning, you'd be like, oh yeah, that time. But
So I'm doing, we just get done doing a photo shoot in my hometown, and we get in front of my house, and 3 squad cars pull up, boom, 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 and I'm like, oh, hey there, and they threw me up on the hood of the squad car, and I'm like,
dressed as a buster?
just as a Ghostbuster, and they're like, what's on your back? And I'm like, I'm a Ghostbuster. They're like, what are you doing? I'm like, busting ghosts. And they twisted me a little bit, and they're like, if you answer that again, you're going right to jail. And I'm like, no, I'm with a charity organization, yada yada, and I'm, spouting it off, and they're like, oh, someone told us you were running around with like guns on your back. And I'm like, no, it's a light up backpack. It's a light up backpack. It's not real. It's
What?
not real. I promise.
You know, someone called the supervisor. It's supervisor came around and like, get out of here. You've never seen Ghostbusters? Get the hell out.
Well, the officer who was going to put me under arrest was the sergeant of the police force, and he's like, they said there was a guy dressed like a Ghostbuster running around with a gun. What am I supposed to do? You're the only guy dressed like a Ghostbuster in town. I'm like, it's a light up backpack that vibrates. And he's like, all right, well, how about you come down to the jail and take some pictures? It's really cool in there. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to tell you no. So there's a really cool photo shoot of me out there just as a Ghostbuster in jail. It's fantastic. Wow.
I think it pulled over once, and a cop was like, "Hey, what's that in your back seat?" And it was like, "Oh, it's a proton pack." He was like, "Oh, can I see it?" Like he wanted me to put it on the side of the freeway, kind of thing. I'm like,
We've had that several times.
With Klingon especially. Oh my God.
I was gonna say, yeah, Derek has gotten pulled over in his Ecto just because the cops want to get a picture. Not because there's anything wrong, but they pull him over and it's like, can I get a picture? And he's like, I'm okay with this, I'm not getting a ticket.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had that happen when we were at Dragon Con with the Klingons. We were getting ready to go to the hotel, and the cop pulls up, and, hey, you, stop. And we stopped, we backed up, got it. He pulls out the camera. Can I get a picture?
Yep.
Yeah. I
I
remember.
didn't want to go to jail.
"Oh yeah."
At one event, I remember there was this like some sort of there was like I can't remember, some sort of incident, and a whole bunch of cop cars showed up, full lights and everything. They arrested a guy. They were hauling him off. We're out there. We're just trying to like advertise the event and everything like that. So we're like about maybe half a block away, and as the cops are like driving by, they're like looking at us. They're like what? And then all of a sudden like they stop and they're like getting out and like, hey, can we take a picture, you guys? And like, sure, oh, okay. And like the cops are giving us thumbs up and they're like waving at us, and we're like, okay, guys, that's cool.
Thanks, appreciate it. Bye.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey there.
Oh, hey there.
I swear to God, our next meeting, we're just gonna be going up to people going, "Oh, hey there."
Oh, hey there.
Hey there.
Oh man,
Please tell me
I
that's
do
your
have.
catchline on your show.
That's actually my catchphrase in real life.
Oh, okay.
I never intended it to, but then someone one day, we were in Los Angeles, and my friends were making fun of the way I talked or spoke.
I always make fun of the way you talk because
Oh, gee, thanks. Man.
I love you, Bob, but it's anybody that's from north of here, as somebody that lives in the south, and y'all start either dropping your O's
Y'all?
or you're like, or you have the Boston accent.
Yeah,
The Boston.
are fun.
The Boston.
Khakis.
Boston.
Khakis. I love everybody in Boston and Massachusetts. Please don't kill me. But khakis. That always kills me.
Motherfucker, that's khakis.
I have to say, I know what you're talking
But the,
about. I used to live in Oklahoma.
Wait, khakis is car keys?
Khakis.
Khakis. It's khakis. Khakis. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. So
That's hilarious.
we're in Los Angeles, and my friends are making fun of the way I speak to the other Ghostbusters that are standing around us at the bleachers, and they're like, "Well, how does he talk?" And they're like, "Well, he kind of talks like he's from Minnesota." But a guy trying to impersonate that he's from Minnesota, and we were standing by the Minnesota Ghostbusters. We're like, "Oh, really? How do you talk?" And I'm like, oh, hey there. Silence.
Wait. Minnesota was there?
Yes, they were there. I forget what they're. It's the guy with the arc reactor pack.
Oh, okay. I
He
guess
he has the Iron Man arc reactor pack, but I digress. There was silence for like 10 seconds, and then everyone starts bursting out laughing. And ever since then, people are just going around saying, "Oh, hey there," and that's it's been my catchphrase ever since, and it's stupid. Whatever fan art, and I use fan art in air quotes, whatever fan art I get, it always like says "Oh, hey there" on it, something
I was gonna say, we
stupid.
need to make up a Ghostbuster pack that says, "Oh, hey there."
I'm working on Bob After Dark patches right now that says "Oh, hey there" on there. If you guys are curious, I'm working on the design of the patch right now, and I'm also going to have buttons, but I'm not allowed to plug my show anymore.
Bob
Megan will crucify me.
Bob Division. Anyway.
Yeah, hashtag Ghostbusters Bob Division. God, that was
Hashtag
stupid.
oh hey there.
Oh hey there.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey there,
It's like-
.com.
It's like the Buddy Christ from Dogma. I have like the point. Oh my God. That stupid hashtag about Ghostbusters Bob Division, that was such a joke that spun way out of proportion. I woke up the next morning after doing a show and I saw 43 people tweeting that stupid hashtag, and now it's been such a thing that I think I have to make it official.
So now we need hashtag oh hey there.
Oh, hey there.
Yeah. Oh, hey there.
it's-
Oh,
For the record, I made sure that that Bob Division was a thing. I get credit, by the way. Just saying.
Huzzah for you!
Thanks, I appreciate it. But hey, I don't discriminate, so if anybody ever wanted to join Bob Division, I don't discriminate by location. You could just join.
Oh shit! It's gonna be the biggest mass franchise in the world.
I only have one requirement. You must like pizza.
Hey, coin of the
Yay,
round.
pizza.
If you like pizza, you could join the Ghostbusters Bob Division.
Okay. Pizza is life.
Pizza is. I haven't put on this much weight eating salad. Let me tell you.
Join the club.
That guy knows.
I lived in Chicago. Come on, man.
Oh, did you really? Oh man, so you know the deep dish dilemma that we have here.
Oh yeah, I like the upside down. Oh baby.
Oh, that's what I'm. This guy knows. This
Yeah.
guy knows. The rest of your country.
Come show, guy. Come on.
AOK
Oh, my-
Clown Guild.
All right,
All
kids. I think we should probably start wrapping it up. Just
No,
because.
we got
man,
4 more
like-
minutes. We got no.
Are we time limited here? Like, is there a time
We're
limit on
not.
how long we can broadcast?
Well,
No,
Walking
it's-
Dead's gonna be on soon.
Oh yeah. Well, no. I was gonna say you can broadcast for up to 8 hours. I'm trying to limit the first one to make sure it's not crazy long. Knowing
Man,
y'all,
you
if
could-
we had any.
You guys could keep
Any
me on. I'll sit here for
alcohol?
8 hours.
Shut
I'll sit here
up.
for 8 hours and broadcast.
If we were all drinking, this would be terrible. Not that that will.
Oh my
happen in the
God,
future.
I am looking at a bottle of vodka right now. When we started.
When
20
when's the
minutes
first-
of oh hey there.
We won't be building hats. We all say, oh, hey there.
we need to do one of these after dark kind of episodes, and then we
Oh,
should
excuse
all
me,
watch.
taking my show. Man, I wasn't allowed to plug my own show,
I'm
but now everyone
sorry.
else gets
No,
to.
what I meant was the late dark, the drinking version is what I'm saying.
Ah,
We
yes.
can watch like
Slim
an
version.
old yes, exactly. But we can watch like an old episode of Ghostbusters,
Basi-
the cartoon, whatever, like the first one. I mean, and anytime Ghostbuster is said, we drink.
Oh man.
Every time that Bob derails the conversation, take a shot.
Every time. Oh, hey there. No, every time you say oh, hey there.
No,
Drunk it up.
And then everyone's kidneys fail at once.
Exactly.
Every time Louisiana's connection breaks, we have to take a shot.
Oh. Is
We
it
are
wrong
so
that I
drunk.
want to? Is it wrong that I want to send him a bunch of floaties, arm floaties instead of?
Oh, that's so mean.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I want to make sure that they're okay.
I was making fun of his internet connection. That's what I meant.
Because of the weather.
Talking
Oh.
about Louisiana.
All right, I'll show myself out. Bye.
No, you're fine. We love you, Louisiana.
We do.
You just, your internet connection sucks, but it's great. You tell the best stories.
Well, half of it.
The best story, shit damn son of a bitch. Bob After Dark, Louisiana Ghostbusters.
Oh, poor dude.
We love you. We love you.
hey
I
there.
love you.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Oh, hey there, Louisiana.
Louisiana, we love you. Tomorrow, Bob After Dark's episode is dedicated to Louisiana Ghostbusters. That's all I'm doing all
I tell
day.
you, you have another one of these, you make sure and let everybody know. We want to be involved too.
Yeah.
So this is the thing about this is, guys, is to make sure is I will
Hey,
try
guys,
to
I gotta mute
cycle
myself.
back. Oh, okay. I gotta cycle through a lot of people, so I'm gonna try to get people back in on who's gonna be involved. But I've had more people pop me up about it. So if you're not involved in the next one, I'll try to get you involved in like the next one after that. So because I'm trying to like
there, like you're
cycle
gonna
it
get rid of
through.
me.
Well, you can advertise on Patch Swap anytime you want.
Yep.
Oh, awesome! That's awesome. I appreciate it, guys. This is a lot of
Can I
fun.
advertise Bob After Dark on the patch swap?
No.
If it's Ghostbusters related.
Oh.
I did because Megan was like, "Okay, we need a broadcast that we're doing this." I'm like, "All right, who should I send this to?" And I just kind of like started going. I typed in Ghostbusters, and whatever popped up, I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that one. I'll do that one. I'll do that one."
Yeah.
I didn't want to spam all of them.
Bob, I muted you and I can't unmute you now. I don't know why it won't.
Oh, you thought you could unmute
Well,
me.
don't worry. Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey there. Am I unmuted now?
You
Yeah,
are.
you're
unmuted.
No,
Oh,
no,
hey
I
there.
don't know.
Oh, hey there. You thought you could get rid of me. I'm kind of like that. You thought.
Oh dear.
I'm kind of like that. I'm kind of like that really bad cold that you just can't shake.
I go with the plague. Just kidding.
Oh man.
Oh, I love you guys. It's okay. Megan
All right,
can't
guys.
stop. Megan loves it. We're not. Are we really leaving? What is this?
I think, if you
Alright,
had shown
I gotta-
up on time, it wouldn't be like such
It's
a
not
short.
my fault. I was painting.
he was painting something with
He was painting his "Oh Hey There" mural.
Hey there.
Hey, the mural. It's
Maybe
the
like one of
creation
your Ghostbusters.
Yes, it's kind of like the creation of man painting in the Sistine Chapel. It's like me pointing down at like a proton pack or something. Oh my God, I'm crying
Out the
again.
proton pack, and he's like pointing at.
God's pointing at me. I'm like this. I'm like, all right.
He's like-
Oh, hey there, God.
He's like that. Slimer's touching him the other way. Yeah, the guy.
But if I may, I end every one of my I end every one of my Bob After Dark episodes like this. So I'll end it the same way on this one, if you will. Just a couple words of
We have a
advice
choice.
I've learned over the years, and that is every rose has its thorn, just like every night has its dawn, and every cowboy sings a sad, sad song, and all we are is dust in the wind. And whether you're a king or a street sweeper, everybody has their dance with the Reaper. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Ghostbusters Talk About Stuff featuring a bunch of Ghostbusters.
Bob, but you're butchering the name just like you did with Tom's show.
Oh, Tom's show, that was so good. I butchered that like 12 times. I'm like, Ghostheads Talk About Stuff with Ghostbuster Tom.
Ghostbusters Toms.
He's, you get the, hey, I butchered your name plenty of times.
With Ghosthead Tom.
Yeah,
It
Ghostbusters
is
Tom.
that, but I
Thank you.
butchered that name.
Actually,
You're not wrong,
tell
but-
you guys, we've been talking with him about doing a ghost head patch to start thinking of some designs you might want to see out
And a
there
ghost core, actually.
for the ghost core.
We actually asked them about doing a ghost core patch, and they said they're open to ideas.
We'll have to, yeah,
Cool.
I was gonna say that's something we'll definitely have to look into. So it's wrapping it up. Last thoughts. Anything important? Anything absolutely?
Oh, bye there. Remember, everybody, to tune in to Bob After
Have a
Dark.
good time.
Bye, Bob.
All right.
Love you guys. Oh, bye
Thank
there.
you for tuning in.
Bye
I will keep you guys updated. Have a great night.
Catch you later,
Stay
Bill and
careful.
Ted.
All right, we're thinking about you guys, and everybody, if you can, plug the GoFundMe for Jack. Okay,
Yes,
so
I
that
will
we
be
can get him
plugging
his
this
Send,
tomorrow.
I'm
send
gonna go
all the
find that link.
links.
Yeah, I will
All
send it to
the links.
everybody. So, all right, night, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye,
Bye.
everybody. Tune
Bye.
in to Bob After Dark